third-person shooter.
"2013 is already gearing up for a solid lineup of titles on the horizon. From confined corridors to completely open sandboxes, it's always interesting to see how flexible the genre can be as developers bend and tweak genre norms to deliver an experience that feels unique."
Seriously?
Dead Space 3.
It was once a lone venture against the horrors of deep space. Now Dead Space 3 makes its first main franchise's foray into co-op. It's not all about teamwork, with Isaac putting his engineering degree to work with a new weapons bench, allowing for that foraged scrap to be transmuted into new limb-slicing salvation. Imaginative hybrid weapons such as a plasma cutter flamethrower are just one of the inventive ways you'll be able to fend off the disfigured necromorphs.
Gears of War Judgment.
Serving as a prequel to the trilogy, Judgment places players right into the thick of the catastrophe, immediately following the horrors of Emergence Day. Series regular Marcus Phoenix takes a backseat this time, with Baird and Cole taking the reins against the Locust Horde, one Lancer disembowelment at a time. Their individual stories, as well as their comrades, unfold during a court-martial, with redacted information changing up the gameplay scenarios. The new free-for-all and the asymmetric overrun multiplayer modes are sure to make gearheads re-enlist.
Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel.
Surprise, surprise, it seems drug cartels are up to no good, so best to send in the army. You don't need a big push to get blasting, with the latest edition of the Bro-Op series pushing the paradigm of chaotic cooperation with the all-new Overkill feature. The two-man armies can unleash a flurry of bloodshed after performing designated joint maneuvers, reinforcing teamwork and reward.
Fuse.
From the creative minds at Insomniac comes this four-man torrent of guns and sci-fi. With alien technology at a premium, the ragtag team known as Overstrike 9 has their work cut out for them. Each unique character fulfills a role by effectively utilizing unique alien-enriched fuse weapons, which bring tinges of class-based roles. It's a fresh addition to the genre.
Lost Planet 3.
Set long before the events of the first Lost Planet, we find the Neo-Venus construction company dead set on colonizing a planet, colloquially known as EDN-3, despite its extreme weather conditions. And little problems with the indigenous creepy crawlies. With a renewed focus on story and some light RPG elements, like side quests and currency, Lost Planet is sure to keep you warm on a cold alien night.
Star Trek.
Everyone involved in Star Trek's development has remained extremely tight-lipped about the plot of this asymmetric co-op voyage through the galaxy. As either Kirk or Spock, you'll dabble in exploration and discovery between firefights against enemy Gorn and the void of outer space. Players will find Kirk has a more direct, phasers-blasting approach to situations, while Spock makes use of the mind meld and Vulcan nerve pinch to turn the tide in battle.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
It's time to return to the sprawling city of Los Santos for another glimpse at the sandbox criminal underworld. Rockstar has boasted that this is their largest and most ambitious game to date. While we can expect a huge open playground teeming with unlawful mischief, vehicles galore, and a satiric look at our world, the core fundamentals have been given a shake with 3 playable protagonists, each with their own stories and desires. And dogs.
Splinter Cell, Blacklist.
As the de facto commander of 4th Echelon Covert Strike Force, Sam Fisher is back and ready to come face-to-face with the terrorist Dirty Dozen, known as the Blacklist. With a more free-flowing take on stealth action, Sam can now swiftly eliminate enemy targets with a new kill-in-motion system, making him even deadlier than in his previous endeavors.
Warframe.
Digital Extreme's second game on this list is an online free-to-play sci-fi shooter that puts players into a customizable Warframe, distinctive exosuits with personalities and powers all their own. Successful co-op missions against the aggressive AI will grant new materials and blueprints for pipping out your Warframe, but the potential grind can be offset with the game's cash shop.